Yo, what's up? It's your boy Con Chaos. I'm back. I know that I'm only speaking to 9 people here because 9 people are subscribed to the channel so far. I know that it's been a minute, and I know that, to be fair, not really 9 of those people will show up because, you know, when you only have 9 subscribers, it's not like they're all gonna come to this channel, especially when it's a channel that hasn't been active in a long time. And I'm not gonna lie, that comes from a list of things, you know, demotivation, is that a word? I don't know, but just a lack of motivation in general, and honestly, just I wasn't really sure where to take this channel, to be honest with you. You know how this shit go. There's no guide, there's no rule book on how to do YouTube. It's just whatever. And I know that some people might be surprised because they've seen the anime content, they've seen everything, etc, etc, so they might be like, what the hell is this, a UFC video? That's the thing, I do just want to explore more content for the channel. You know, I have a lot of interest, you know, anime, UFC. I also want to do gaming videos on the channel, and in case you're wondering where those are at, if you're interested, I'm broke. I ain't got any money, so it's gonna take a hot minute before I can get to those kind of things. But I just thought, you know what, I gotta get more active on the channel. I gotta just, you know, keep it cracking, keep it rolling, keep it pushing. So that's why I'm back, and I'm gonna talk about something that I have a very big interest in. Not just the UFC, but this kind of gave me some motivation to post. I promise to be active more as well if you guys want to see more posts like this. But I just thought, why not make a quick little video talking about my thoughts on UFC Saudi Arabia. Now, this card, okay? This card is absolutely stacked. It's packed to the brim with crazy fights. I know it's Saudi. They got the money, they got the dinero, you feel me? They got the cash. You know what I mean? You gotta remember, these Saudis got so much goddamn money, bro. We're talking about, what's his name? His Excellency Turki Al Sheikh. This motherfucker has so much money that he's scared Tyson Fury. I know you guys have seen that interview where Turki Al Sheikh basically promises that if either Fury or Usyk pulls out, because their fight had to be pushed back because Fury had to pull out, if they pull out again, whoever is at fault for pulling out has to pay, I think it was like 10 or 20 million out of their own pocket. And you saw as soon as Turki Al Sheikh said that shit, Fury's there looking like a scared little baby. So these Saudis, they don't fuck around. And I heard that they already had a fight night card, but they were disappointed by the lack of product because ain't nobody trying to see Shamil Gaziev and Rosenstruik as the main event. So they were like, fuck it, we need to up the ante. And oh my god, this is free. This is a free card. And yeah, I'm just gonna quickly get into it real quick. I'm already at 3 minutes recording time. Jesus Christ. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna hop into it because there's a lot of things to talk about, and I'd also like to hear your predictions. Obviously, you know, give me some feedback. Please subscribe because I'm selfish. I want money. I want fame. I want the hoes. So please subscribe. Help a brother out if you can. But also drop your predictions down below. I actually would like to hear some feedback from you guys. I've always wanted to get into communities. I've always wanted to talk about these things with other people, so you guys letting me know your thoughts down below will really help with that. But without further ado, let me just get right into it, bro. I spent like 4 minutes just yapping, so I'm gonna go through the card. I'm gonna say bottom to top. I don't know if this will be the official order, but I'm just going based on what I'm seeing. So yeah, without further ado, let me just get into it. The first fight is Johnny Walker versus Volkan Oezdemir. Now, who the hell has let Johnny Walker back in the damn desert? Like, I'm sorry, bro, but whenever I hear Johnny Walker and he's back in the Middle East, I just get PTSD. And I swear to God, if that bitch ass doctor is still around, we're gonna have issues. Now, of course, Johnny Walker, last time out, he did not have the best run of things. He got knocked out by Magomed Ankalaev, slumped unconscious, got his nose broken. But I think he can win this one for sure. I think he can win this one. I'm just gonna keep it brief because it's Johnny Walker time, bitches. Don't care about Volkan too much. Sorry, no disrespect, but I'm gonna say real quick, I think Johnny Walker, I'm gonna say knockout. I know Volkan is a beast. I know he's tough, but he's been knocked out. And I think Johnny Walker's unpredictability will be too much for him. Now, I was not one of those people that bought into his unpredictability stopping Magomed Ankalaev. I know Ankalaev is just a different beast in the light heavyweight scene, so I always knew that Magomed was going to win going into that fight. But Volkan, I think Johnny can catch him. And you know what? I think he gets his redemption in the Middle East. So I'm going to go with Johnny Walker by blistering spinning wheel kick knockout. Please, God, if you're real, please. I need to see it. I need that redemption. But I'm going with Johnny Walker by knockout for this one. I'm going to say... Oh, man. You know what? I'm going to say round 2. I'm going to say I always go round 2 for like a safe pick. So I'm going to go with round 2 for Johnny Walker. I think he can mix. I think he can get it done. But just... if that doctor is there, then we lost. We lost. That's all I have to say. Anyway, moving on to the next fight. Kelvin Gastelum versus Daniel Rodriguez. Now, I'm going to be honest, bro. I don't know if this is going to come off as a bit disrespectful, but I'm kind of surprised that D-Rod is still around. I know that kind of sounds a bit disrespectful, but, you know, I don't know. Like, maybe I'm just a bit salty because, you know, he got knocked out by Cuckboy in the first round, and he, dare I remind you guys, he filthily robbed Li Jingliang, and I'm still not over that. So, yeah, it's D-Rod against the smartest fighter of our time, Mr. Kelvin Gastelum, the man who head kicks someone, sees them wobbled, sees them hurt, and says, you know what I'm gonna do right here? I'm gonna shoot for a takedown. Because just I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why. In another universe, Kelvin Gastelum is the middleweight champion of the world. But yeah, so Kelvin Gastelum is back after his loss to Sean Brady. I'm gonna be honest though, I think Kelvin gets it done, and I think he knocks him out. And you know what? I'm going to be quite bold in my prediction here. I'm going to say he gets it done in the first round. I think D-Rod, you know, I don't want to underestimate him too much, but Kelvin is still that guy. He's still got hammers in his fists. I am from the UK, so I will never forget the blistering knockout he gave to Michael Bisping. Still kills me to this day, but I'm going to go with Kelvin for this one. I'm going to say round 1 knockout. I think we're going to have 2 great knockout victories by 2 beloved fighters. You know, Kelvin's cool. I know Johnny Walker's more of a fan favorite, but Kelvin's cool. And I'm sure people will love Kelvin if he gets a blistering knockout. So I'm going to say Kelvin gets it done in 1. Next up, a matchup that I'm very excited for. Shara Magomedov versus Ihor Potieria. I'm not good with names, bruh. But I'm not gonna lie, this is a really good matchup. I really am a big fan of this one. It's a good striking matchup. It's you know, it's 2 killers just going for each other, like 2 freight trains about to collide. I do think that the UFC is trying to give more favorable matchups to Shara because, you know, he's a Dagestani that doesn't know how to wrestle. And as far as I'm concerned, a Dagestani that doesn't know how to wrestle is like a woman that loves me. They just don't exist. You feel me? They just don't exist. But Shara exists. He's around and he's here. The one-eyed Bisping of the Middle East. Wait, no, Dagestan ain't in the Middle East. What am I talking about? But anyway, the One-Eyed Beast is making his return, and I did actually like his performance against Bruno Silva. I know a lot of people were criticizing the lack of wrestling skills, the lack of wrestling defense, but I think he fought very well off his back. Now, of course, it's still worrying. I'm not gonna lie to you. He still can get exposed badly, but I'm willing to believe that he gets it done. It's a more favorable matchup. I think Poteria, he's just gonna come out swinging. Poteria's already talking his shit. He's saying that he's gonna upset Saudi Arabia, so I'm looking forward to this one. For this one, though, I'm gonna go with Shara by decision. I know he's a vicious striker. I know his kicks are crazy. People are calling him the modern-day bigger Zabit. Anytime Zabit's name is mentioned, I just sink into a deep depression. But I think Shara will get this done by decision. Ihor is no slouch. He's a tough guy. And even though there might not be a lot of wrestling threats, Ihor can still switch it up if he wants to. And even striking, I think it's quite a challenging fight for Shara Magomedov. So we'll see if he has the skills to match up with someone like Ihor this early into his career. But for this, I'm going to go with Shara by decision. I think he gets it done. I think the freight train keeps moving. Next up, the co-main event. Sergey Pavlovich versus Alexander Volkov. Now, look, I know I'm probably talking to like two people here because I'm not exactly MMA guru or Lucas Tracy. I don't have a big audience, but I was thinking if this is a video idea I could do in the future that could be interesting. I did want to say real quick, before I get into my prediction, maybe I should make a video discussing the issue with Dana White announcing fights before it's even confirmed. Because I, for the life of me, do not understand how the hell this is a thing. Because, bro, they did this with Poirier and Saint Denis, where they confirmed that a fight was officially announced, but then it turns out Poirier was like, nah, like, we haven't agreed to it yet. Now, I don't know if this is a tactic to like pressure fighters into taking these fights, but bro, the only thing that is giving me cope is that the UFC will one day finally announce McGregor versus Chandler, and I'll be like, all right, here we go. Finally, it's confirmed. But if the UFC keeps doing this shit where they're announcing fights and the fighters themselves don't know what's going on, I don't even know if I can trust them. And it's the same story with this. Apparently, Pavlovich and Volkov had no idea that this fight was happening. So I'm still hoping that they agree to it. We can get a cool little co-main event. I'm excited to see the return of Sergey. Obviously, I'm a UK lad, so I was quite happy to see Tom Aspinall spark him. I'm sorry, no disrespect, but I like Sergey. I think he's a beast. I think he's a stud. Pause. And I think Sergey gets it done. And I'm not gonna lie, I think he gets it done in one. I'm gonna say Sergey Pavlovich, coming off a loss, he's gonna be back with a vengeance. Maybe the chin might be a bit more brittle because unlike the Alistair Overeem fight, he was knocked out viciously. But I'm still willing to bet that Sergey's just gonna roll in with a tank, hit him with the Russian power, you know, send him up to Jesus. Happy Easter, by the way. And then, yeah, I just think Sergey gets it done in one. I think he's gonna make a spectacular comeback. Sorry, Volkov, I appreciate you for your sacrifice. But now, oh man, the main event, baby. Wow. Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev. Now, this is the thing, okay? I like Bobby Knuckles. I'm a big fan. Excuse me. I'm a big fan of the Reaper, but I mean, no, let me just continue with what I'm going to say. I'm a big fan of the Reaper. I'm a big fan of Bobby Knuckles. I think he beat Adesanya the second time. I was heartbroken to see him get dusted by DDP, but I also happen to be a massive fan of Khamzat Chimaev. Now, this is the thing, though, okay? the common consensus surrounding this fight is that Chimaev has to get it done early or he's going to gas out. And this is a 5-rounder main event. Otherwise, he's going to gas out and Whittaker's going to piece him up. Do I think Whittaker will knock him out? No, I think Chimaev has proven that he's tough, he's durable, he can hang in there even when he's exhausted. So it would be a Whittaker decision. But, you know, crazier things have happened in the sport. Like, for example, Izzy fighting people like Kelvin Gastelum, Alex Pereira, Jan Blachowicz, and the guy that knocks him down is fucking Sean Strickland. None of this makes any sense. So anything could happen, but that's the common consensus going into this fight, that either Chimaev gets it done early or Whittaker just pieces him up for the rest of the fight. Now, I'm scared for Chimaev. I am. I want to see him do well. I want to see him succeed. I want to see him get to the belt. I think it was the Weasel who tweeted this, and I completely agree with him when he said Adesanya versus Chimaev is the biggest middleweight title fight in history. Like, think about it, especially with the way that social media is nowadays and how big they both are. It would be massive. It would be huge, and I would love to see it. But Whittaker poses a lot of problems, and I'm not gonna lie, even now as I speak, I'm struggling with a prediction for this one because my bias wants me to say Chimaev by 2nd round submission or something crazy. But there's also something in my heart telling me Whittaker gives him his first L and gets that unanimous decision victory. Kind of similar to, not in terms of fight styles, but in terms of how the fight will look. Maybe something like Jack Hermansson versus Joe Pyfer, where Joe Pyfer was, you know, going crazy in the first 2 rounds, banking those 2, but then he got more tired. Jack Hermansson started piecing him up. I don't know. I want to be biased and say Chimaev by round 2 submission, but I think... you know what? Fuck it. It's my first ever video like this on the channel. I'm just gonna go with my bias. I'm gonna say Chimaev round 2 submission. If DDP can trip him, Khamzat can do it. Fuck it. I'm sticking with it. But I won't be surprised if Robbie gets it done by decision. But you know what? Fuck it. First video on the channel that's like this. I'm gonna say Chimaev round 2 submission. But fuck me, will I be nervous? Will I be absolutely fucking nervous? But yeah, I think I pretty much covered all bases. I'm sorry if this video kind of seems a bit like awkward or, you know, kind of like non-professional. It is, I'm just starting out, bro. Give me a break. You see the channel. I got 9 subscribers. This is my 7th video. And if you go back to my old videos, please don't, because I'm kind of embarrassed. They fucking suck. I'm not gonna lie, like, they suck. It is so ass. This video might suck ass. I'm trying to get a better mic. I know this mic probably sounds like shit, but I just want to make more videos, man. I just want to get back in the groove and the swing of things. So I decided to make this quick little video anyway. So yeah, that about does it for now. Please let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this, and also drop down what you think about all these matchups, what you think about my predictions. I mean, I'm a fucking bum. I've only got 9 subs, so I will happily spend all day replying to comments in the comment section because I got nothing better to do. I'm not fucking, you know, million subscriber loaded, you know, I don't know, like I'm not like KSI, you feel me? I don't have a lot of subscribers, so I'll happily talk about this in the comment section. I'll be free to discuss these things. But yeah, that's gonna do it for now. This video is already long as hell. You guys don't want to hear my boring ass voice for this long, but please drop me feedback on the video as well. Let me know what you like, what you dislike, what I can do to improve. But that's gonna do it for now, my people. I'm definitely gonna be more active on here, and I'm gonna plan to upload a lot more in the future. So please, if you can, drop me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and yeah, that will do it for now. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.